Hello, I am here on my own today. Alex is in Melbourne for work and I decided to stay here because I just needed a bit of time to myself. So I thought I would have a slow self-care day today and just kind of do a bit of cleaning up, organizing, and then just relax as well, spend a bit of quiet self-care time. So I thought I'd bring you along with me. I'm going to make a pot of tea now. And then I'm going to hop in the shower. And I've just been out for a walk. I just had a lovely mindful walk out in the beautiful cold winter here in the countryside. And it was just really nice to get some fresh air. So I've been for my walk. I'm gonna have a shower and then get my day started. Into chamomile tea at the moment, so I'm going to make a pot of that. I just take this little tab off and then kind of wrap the string around it, and then what I like to do is get this pot, which is like a thermos, and it keeps the tea. Oh, there's still a tea bag in there from yesterday. And then I just pop that in, and it keeps the tea hot pretty much all day. And I think this is close to, I think it's more than a litre. Yeah, it's definitely more than a litre. It might be close to 2 or it might be 1.5. So if I drink this whole thing, it's also going to keep me hydrated as well, which is really nice in winter to have like a hot pot of tea to stay hydrated instead of just drinking cold water. Don't mind my beanie. I realized that I also need to go feed the chickens before I have a shower and get myself clean because I don't really want to go out there again. So I've got a few little scraps and I'll get a few more scraps from the garden to give for the chickens, to give to the chickens. Speaking of chickens, you're gonna have your breakfast too. Okay, come on. They love kale, so I'll give them a bit of kale. And as you can see, this garden bed is very overgrown. I need to come out here and do a big weeding gardening session, but that will have to be next week. Fresh eggs. Trying to decide what clothes I want to wear today. Maybe I'll go with this. with some leggings. Going to make myself a coffee now. And I'm going to have decaf because I'm just feeling a little bit anxious today, being here on my own. And just, yeah, don't feel like I need the caffeine today. So we keep these ground decaf coffee beans in the fridge. And I drink a lot of decaf these days, actually. I'm using a Christmassy mug because it's Christmas in July almost, and also because it's just a really good sized mug. I may have overfilled this. It's very frothy, but that's also how I like it, so. All right, I suppose I should have some breakfast. Been having a lot of porridge lately because it's so warming. And it's healthy and it's easy. And it's just delicious as well. Porridge with a little bit of brown sugar, and that's about it. It is such a glorious day. So beautiful. And my office is a mess. as per usual, things have accumulated and my office has become a mess again. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time cleaning just because it makes me feel good to have a nice clean environment. And then I'm going to probably paint my nails and do a little bit of editing. I don't know yet. We're just going to have a nice relaxing afternoon. It's already the afternoon because I've just had such a slow morning. But yeah, I'm going to clean this up now and then we'll see what I feel like doing. Thought I would chat to you a little bit while I paint my nails and share with you what's been going on in my world. I have been feeling extraordinarily tired, low energy lately, and I honestly have not felt very inspired to create anything. I mean, there's always little things that I feel like I want to create, but I haven't really known what kind of videos I want to make. I haven't really known like the direction that I want to take my content creation, my work. So if you're new here, my work, I suppose, is content creation. So I'm here on YouTube. I'm also a creator on TikTok and Instagram, although I'm not super active on Instagram anymore just because I don't really enjoy the platform. It's not the best for a lot of creators. It's just like a really unpredictable algorithm and it's just not really fun to create on Instagram anymore. And I love TikTok. I've had a lot of fun and a lot of, I suppose you could say, success on TikTok over the last couple of years, but in terms of work, it's been very quiet for me, and I've been really struggling with that for the last year. I also teach meditation and mindfulness, and I attempted to run a business doing that, and I still do teach. I still have clients, and I'm still working on, I suppose, in the background, projects related to teaching, coaching, mentoring in the meditation and mindfulness space. But yeah, it's been a really quiet time for me, and it's brought up a lot of fear around financial stability. It's brought up a lot of anxiety and stress around, feeling like worried about not having a consistent and regular income. My income's dramatically dropped over the last couple of years, and I'm really working on unlearning a lot of the fear that I have around money. And I'm sure I'll talk about this more in other videos, but yeah, I'm really working on like my beliefs around money and my relationship with money, and also how tied it is to my self-worth and my sense of self-worth. And I'm really working on unlearning that. I'm really working on wanting to feel good enough and feel worthy and feel like I can create and just kind of be myself without having to feel this pressure to make money and this pressure to have a successful business. And yeah, it's hard. Like, it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. I kind of probably a bit naively jumped into working for myself and quit my job a couple of years ago. No, it's been longer now. It's been just over 2 years since I quit my part-time job that I took up after quitting my full-time job. So I've been kind of transitioning to working for myself for a while now, and yeah, it's been a really challenging couple of years, and especially since we moved to the country, Alex and I have both kind of taken a pay cut in order to be here. I had some small, oh, there's a plane and my nose is running because it's so cold. Sorry, one sec. Alex and I have both taken a pay cut to be able to live this lifestyle here in the country, and our cost of living is a lot lower. It's a much more sustainable lifestyle out here, but then at the same time, our income has decreased significantly. So that's been really challenging. And I'm just working now on creating some new income streams, or like coming up with some ideas about how I can be a bit more resourceful. And I think I've shared that I'm starting up on Etsy again, and I'm looking into doing some courses on Skillshare. I've done that previously, and you can find a link to that if you're interested. But yeah, just like getting resourceful and getting creative, and then at the same time working on not being in a state of fear and anxiety around financial stability, because I know that that also energetically blocks me from being able to be open to receive new opportunities and to be open to, again, feeling worthy. When I'm like in a state of lack and fear, I'm not in a state of worthiness and receiving and being open to new possibilities and opportunities. So that is where I'm at, but all of this kind of relates to this video. Hang on, I'm going to change the camera again, one sec. How beautiful is this color? Stunning. But yeah, all of this kind of relates to this video because I am working on trusting in myself more, and I feel like I need to talk to you directly to say this. Trusting in myself more, trusting in the universe, and yeah, just like staying in a more positive, supportive mindset rather than being a victim and being negative and being in a state of fear. I'm just working on unlearning all of those beliefs that I have. And as part of that, I'm prioritizing self-care, and I am prioritizing nourishing myself and working on my, just like feeling good about myself and feeling worthy, and just kind of leaning into this less stressed, less hustle culture, less pressure to achieve and to tie my sense of self-worth to my achievements and all of that. So yeah, I just thought I would share that because I feel like this is so related. Hang on, I need to move hair out of my face, but I'm careful with my wet nails. I feel like it's all related to self-care. So often we put off rest and taking care of ourselves and moving slowly because we're afraid that if we stop, we will lose momentum and we won't be successful and things won't happen. It's almost like we feel like we have to control circumstances and we have to force things to happen in our lives. And I've just kind of been communicating with the universe recently and saying like, look, I don't have a whole lot of energy right now, and I don't have a whole lot of drive and motivation, and I don't feel super clear on what it is that you even want from me right now. So I'm going to take my hands off the wheel. I'm going to take a step back, and I'm going to just work on getting back to myself, nourishing my body and resting. And then it's up to you to come in and support me. I'll put you back down. And obviously, like, I still need to take some action, and I am, but it's a lot more of a kind of, it's a lot more of a flowy energy that I'm stepping into, a bit more feminine, a bit more relaxed. And, you know, I've got a lot of programming and conditioning around being stressed and stress equaling success. And I just don't want to live like that anymore. I just don't want to live in that way. And so I feel like in order to really make a change, I have to start living the way that I want to be living and trust that everything I need will materialize. And of course it will, because it always does. I think that we often forget that we have, or we often forget to appreciate what we have and to know that we, and live in that kind of trusting state where we have everything we need. And right now I do. Like I've got savings, Alex and I have some income and we're working on new things. And so, yeah, it's a real game of trust. It's a real letting go of control, letting go of hustle, and letting go of old beliefs and programming that just doesn't really serve this next version of myself. It is getting so cold in the house, so I'm gonna set up on the couch now. I'm gonna do a hot water bottle and try and get Nala to come join me and just have a nice snuggly afternoon on the couch. We'll do some editing, and by we I mean me, because she's gonna do absolutely nothing. Hi, sleepy girl. You've been sleeping all day. Hey, darling. Come on, we're gonna get this blanket. Come on. You're so gorgeous. Come on. I'm gonna sit up on the couch now. So I've just set up the ultimate cozy spot. I've got a hot water bottle, 2 blankets, one for underneath me, one for on top, my laptop, headphones, and Kindle, book, journals, everything I could possibly need, and a heat pack as well. And I'm not feeling super hungry because I had a late breakfast, so I've just got some orange that I'm going to snack on now. This is going to be my afternoon. So I think I'm going to leave it there now. Thank you for joining me today. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was relaxing, and I also hope that it reminds you to take some time for some self-care, to let go of some of the pressure you may be putting on yourself or feeling, and also to, I don't know, if you're also going through some similar things as I am and wanting to unlearn a lot of that pressure and stress and productivity narrative that so many of us have grown up with. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Mwah. Bye.